Hi, I'm Carol, and I'm going to take you on the inside video tour of Sweet Caroline 2, our 2017 Lagoon 450F. And this is not a broker tour. You're not going to see an empty boat with lots of space and no clutter. We live full-time on our boat. I'm going to focus on how we live on our boat. We have a lot of reasons that we love our 450F. And I'm going to point some of those out to you and all of the things that are useful to us. So come on in. This is the, first of all, let me show you, we have this nice little opening here. So we have lots of fresh air coming in. It's very easy to use the trash while we're cooking.
And it's straight across. There's no stepping up or down to come in. The doors lock.
Yes. Now there was a big difference. 2016, Lagoon changed the orientation of the galley. It used to be a wall here, and then you entered the galley from the back, and it was a much smaller space inside. So they oriented it, and they've opened it up. So we can literally, I can be washing dishes, and Thomas can be cooking or doing something in the galley. So we really like how they've changed this galley. We have a lot more counter space, and we have a lot more storage that I'll show you later. So we have a 3-burner stove, and we have the gimbals down here to use it, but quite frankly, I can use it while we're under passage if it's not too crazy, and the cook pots just stay where they are. This is a broiler as well as an oven. Down here we have all the cook pots, and this is a big cubby. It goes all the way back in, so you can store, all of our cook pots are down there. One thing I love about the Lagoons are they have these recessed boxes, and you can see that these are all the things that we use on a daily basis. So you can come up and grab things that you need to cook for breakfast, make your coffee, all of that stuff. And the great thing about being recessed is that none of this stuff moves. So when you're under passage, everything is secure and safe. This is a 220 boat, so all of our appliances are for 220. So they plug right into the wall, no problem at all. Coffee maker, toaster. I think I have some other appliance like a pressure cooker down there. We have a bread maker down here. That's useful as well. And then let's show them the refrigerator here. As Thomas mentioned on the outside tour, we have an outside refrigerator in the cockpit that has a small freezer. And then this is another refrigerator. I love having an upright refrigerator. I've been on other people's boats where they've done the drawer refrigerators. And one thing I love about this is I can get in there, I can move something, see all the way to the back, and find what I need. The drawer refrigerators are a lot more cumbersome in terms of everything is layered on top of each other. So I really do like the uprights. This happens to be a refrigerator drawer as well. Our prior owner said that he didn't use it. He used it for a while. It would work intermittently, just being honest here. So we don't need it, so we don't use it. And I actually like it much better. It's my spice drawer and things that I use frequently. Here's our main utensil drawer and silverware drawer. And then I love this drawer. It's obviously not organized well, but this has all of the great kitchen things that you need. Everything is very high end. They're all high temperature kitchen gadgets. Has everything you could possibly need. I love that part. We have a double stainless steel sink here. This is our water purifier system. We have a Sharp microwave that's just a few years old, I think. The prior owner bought this. And then we have all of our glasses are stored up here. That's miscellaneous entertaining things. And then here are all the dishes. Over here we have our freezer. Once again, it's not a drawer, it's upright. I can move 1 or 2 things and see everything in the freezer. And it seems, I love our 2 refrigerators and our freezer. I can go to the store and come back with stuff and think, I'm never gonna find room for all this, but I always do. So I feel very comfortable about the amount of refrigeration and freezer storage that we have. This is just a nice little catch-all. You can see we have our little basket of all the little stuff that we throw in there, our hats to grab when we go out. This cubby here used to be for the TV, and the TV would come up. For some reason, the previous owner installed this bracket to keep the TV up there all the time, which is great. And now we use this little cubby for alcohol storage. I have baskets everywhere. I had them outside. These are just very handy. You'll find that most cruisers have baskets on their boats. These will all stay. These are just normal drawer storage. And then this is the electrical panel. So this has everything that you need to turn on anchor lights and navigation and shore power, everything that you need. This is our salon settee. You can see this is the original leather settee. It's still in great shape. We have 2 bench seats as well, so you can easily fit 8 people here for dinner. And then this is also, there's a lot of storage under here. We have the AC unit is here. This is all storage over here on the left, and then over here is a bunch of storage as well. These also have a lot of storage in them. Like, for example, we keep our life jackets in here with our EPIRBs, so they're readily available. I'm going to show you our underfloor. We have 2 of these here, pantries. I don't know, recessed pantries. I don't know what you call them, but anyway, they're great. And I store, as you can see, a lot of canned goods and stuff down here, very easily accessible. So there's 2 of those here. And then I want to show you, first let me talk about the navigation station. This is our nav station. You can also use this as a workstation. There is another bench seat here. I do a lot of work on my laptop, so I usually just sit here on the table, and it plugs in over there, and it works out well, but some people will use this as their workstation. This is another little nice pop-up cabinet. You can see this little white outlet thing we have here is it's called a Best Tech. I mentioned that our boat is a 220 boat. This is a appliance so that you can plug any 110 plug into this. Like I charge my laptop here, I charge the vacuum, and it's very easy. So you don't have to worry about it being a 220 boat and you can't run your 110 things. This is our must-have. We love this Dyson. This is highly recommended. We use this probably a couple times a day. It comes with all these different attachments. Those are the two that we use the most. And then this I really love. This is another huge, this is one big benefit when they moved the galley around. This is a huge storage compartment. It goes all the way back to here. And you can see I store a lot of my paper or plastic products in here. So one thing I love about the Lagoons is there are so much storage cupboards on this boat. It's wonderful. All right, let's go down and I'm going to show you the port side, which is our main guest cabin and the second guest cabin as well. Let's take them to the nice guest room first. On the way down, this is the escape hatch, and then we have some storage here. I have my extra sets of sheets in here. This unit right here is where the water maker is, and then this is where he actually uses or turns on the water maker.
It's actually the display, and that shows you how many hours are on it. So in the scheme of things, it's pretty low hours. The great thing is, as you're building the pressure and getting it into the green, you have the beautiful view.
Okay, so this is our guest cabin, and all of our linens are staying, so you can have these. You can see that this is reversible, so it's really quite cute. We love the quilts as opposed to like comforters or duvets or anything. The quilts are lighter weight and very easy to manage. You'll see that we have shelving on both sides of the bed. It is a queen size bed, by the way, and it has a 4-inch topper on it. And we love having the shelving. Some boats you'll go on, they might only have shelving on one side. And I don't know about you, but you know, I always have to have my glass of water next to me and Kleenex and a whole bunch of other stuff I want at night. So I love that this boat has lots of places to put stuff. We have a full closet, full length closet. This is the full length closet on the boat. We've got some wedding clothes in there. We had a wedding to go to. Underneath the bed is a wonderful huge drawer that we just have miscellaneous stuff in, but when people come, you know, I move stuff around a little bit. And down below, Thomas, I'll let you tell them what that is all about.
So those are the switches for the port side starter battery. But you'll notice the red dial on the right hand side and then the one next to it with the red sticker underneath it. That is so you can relay the starter power from either the port or starboard if one or the other battery is dead. So it's a nice redundancy. So as long as you have one good battery, you can get both engines started. So that's a nice feature.
And we also have a jump start battery on board. Okay, next let's show them the bathroom. So we love the layout of the Lagoon. Once again, the 450. There are 2 full bathrooms on this side, so your guests have their own bathroom. They have their own separate shower. It's not a wet head, as you will find on some boats. Plenty of room in it. Works great. The bathroom, the toilets are all electric flush, and they're all fresh water or salt water. Of course, we use primarily the freshwater option always. You'll find your boat smell a lot better when you have freshwater toilets. So that's, and then we have huge medicine cabinets, I guess is the old term for them, with lots of space on both sides. So our guests have been very comfortable when they come visit us.
Oh yeah, and also all the bathrooms have teak flooring.
Oh yes, good point. All right, and now I'll show you the infamous Costco room. So this is where we store all of our extra stuff. You can see, you know, groceries, lots of bags of tortilla chips. We love Mexican food. And then we have things like, we have a 4-person tent that's staying. We have a brand new water pump for the boat. There's a quick motor there that can be rebuilt. These gray cushions that you see on the sides here actually go up on the front of the Flybridge. There's another bed section up there where you can put those cushions out to lay out in the sun or to do stargazing. It's very cute. Now, one thing that's nice though in this particular cabin is in the middle of, underneath this bed, there's a huge cubby. Not a cubby, it's a huge hole, I guess, where you can store all kinds of stuff down there. The only thing we have down there right now is a big suitcase. But like when we had guests come use this, we're able to take the mattress off and put a lot of stuff down into that hole to make room for more guests. But it's easier for us to just lay it on the bed right now. We have another hanging closet here. And this is actually where we store our foul weather gear.
More storage down there.
Oh yes, I wanted to show this.
No, don't worry. It's got all the pumps and everything.
Yeah, he's got lots of storage here. We have another drawer here full of spares
and pumps and motors. So one thing that you will get with this boat is a spare for every major part on it. This
is our candy washing machine. It's a washer dryer. It has several different cycles on it. I like to use the 30-minute cycle. Get your clothes clean, and hang them out to dry on a sunny day, and they're dry in 2 hours at most. And then this cubby down here slides out, and that's where I keep all my laundry goodies and clothespins and whatnot. There is a dryer on here. Most people will tell you that it doesn't really dry the clothes all the way, so just so you know that's pretty standard with all of them. We don't waste the electricity. And then this is the bathroom, which is very similar to the other one. Actually, it's exactly the same, to be honest. And this is our wine shower. We are known among our cruising buddies for our wine shower. It's very empty right now. Usually it's about, when we take off for 6 months, we'll have it almost halfway full, because we drink wine. We don't drink anything else pretty much. But once again, lots of storage space and a freshwater toilet. Okay, next we're gonna go down to the owner's hall. This is called the owner's version, and we have the whole hall is our private quarters. So you'll see that we have the settee version, which I like because it's nice to sit down, put your shoes on. Sometimes I stretch out on this, and then there's storage underneath it, which is great. And here is our bedroom. Once again, we're going to leave all of our beautiful bedding. And this is the same exact layout as the guest room. Queen size bed, 4-inch topper. And you'll notice that you can go around the sides of the bed, which is a little unusual on catamarans. On both sides you can get in to the bed, and it makes it easier to change your sheets and get in there and get that fitted mattress cover underneath. You'll notice that we have fans in all the cabins. We have a couple other, you'll notice the black one back there, we have a couple other portable fans because Thomas is always hot, so you never know. We have storage here. You'll see that I've installed hooks everywhere, so as a cruiser, you might wear something for a couple hours, hang it up, wear it again. We have lots of storage space in here. That's all Thomas's shoes he never wears. Here, Thomas, you tell him about these little wonderful cubbies.
So this is the back side of the electrical panel that we showed you right there. And the nice thing, it's all nicely organized, and so you can get behind here if you need to. And then the second cabinet has all your breaker switchers for the winches, your AC units, your 220, and then your bus bar of your 12 volt.
And underneath this bed as well, I have this huge drawer full of clothes and everything. I love that drawer. It's huge. And then also, that matches the guest room one.
And these are the starboard and the house bank switches. And the one on the left is the windlass breaker. And underneath the bed is the house banks with 6 Victron super deep cycle AGMs that were installed in 2022. And also the MPPTs, the Victron Smart solar controllers are all located underneath there. Nicely done.
Our door for privacy that we shut. As you can see, it slides back and forth. This is the other escape hatch. I happen to use this cubby for all my bags, because when you live on a boat, you have to have bags. Like, we put all of our laundry in bags. We go to laundry for groceries. You never can have enough bags, right? And this is I love this. This is a vanity or a workstation. If you're working from the boat, this is a great workstation. You can put up multiple monitors. You'll notice that we have the USB ports right here on the wall, as well as the 220 outlet, which you could put one of those other Best Techs here for 110. This is my organizer. that I spent 3 days finding on Amazon that fits this boat perfectly, this space, so I can lift this up. Doesn't bother anything, and none of this stuff falls off while we're under passage, amazingly. And I happen to have a rechargeable makeup mirror, which I love. So, all right, what else? Oh, so we have all of this are all the tour books of all the different islands. We have almost all the islands in here. Might be a few years old, but it doesn't change that much. And then these are clothes. This is where I keep my jammies and shorts and little tops. You know, all the hot weather wear is up here.
Yes, she said jammies.
And then this is Thomas's stuff. So he's got his bathing suits up in here and shorts and t-shirts and whatnot. These 3 cupboards are great. These 2 are hanging closets. So this side's mine and this is Thomas's. You know, and they're not full length, but you know, mostly what we have are shirts, and I have my little dresses. They work great. And then this is another just shelving storage. So we keep a lot of our fleece wear in there. These are Thomas's drawers. This is where I keep all my bathing suits. He's got his shorts and his t-shirts. This is another cubby of shoes. I have like flip-flops for every outfit. And over here, we don't even need this for clothes. We use this for all of the boat manuals are here. They're all well organized, indexed, whatever. And I keep my printer in here. We have games in here. We have arts, craft things over here. And then this is our bathroom, which we love. Oh, and also you might want to show them this. This is my little cubby where I put my yoga mat. I have a foam roller, my yoga blocks. Nice little place to store stuff like that. So you can see that our master bath is a lot larger than the other bathrooms. These are great. These are all big, once again, medicine cabinets, cubbies. This is a nice little shelf. It keeps all the stuff that you use every day. Easily accessible. All of this is underneath storage. Lots of storage here. This is where we keep all the towels. Oh, and one thing that's handy here is there is a in-wall safe in one of these cabinets. I'm not going to tell you which one though. You can see we use the Turkish towels, which you will get. We'll leave those on the boat for you. And this is the shower. It's a lot bigger than the other showers that you saw. So lots of room to move around. And we have a porthole in our shower, which is nice. And once again, the toilet with the freshwater flush. This is where the holding tank is, behind here. And then this is all storage of cleaning products and whatnot behind there. As I mentioned in the write-up, all of our doors have full-length mirrors as well. So this is the end of our tour. We hope you enjoyed it and got a feel for how we live on our boat and how easy it is to live on our boat and how much we love it. And we look forward to paying it forward to you.